So we are picking up. I believe we are on the docks of Baldur's Gate. Let's come back to our city map here. So yeah, we're down near the Low Lantern, maybe the next pier up where your ship was parked. You were able to charm Amric and one of his bodyguards, and you got them to leave the place. And come on out to an area where you were able to waylay them when they tried to walk away. And I believe the last thing you said you wanted to do is, at least for the time being, put Amric on your ship.
Tie him up and blindfold him.
Right?
And as we're taking him on the ship, Dan, I look around. Do I see any ravens or imps in the air?
Yeah. Yes, you do. I'm not even going to make you roll a perception check for that.
Is it just one of them, or?
One in particular, if you're going to trigger your detectability, it singles itself out for you.
Oh, how far away?
What's the range on your ability? 60 feet? We'll put it right at the edge.
Do you guys think? Leave it or take it out?
We'll leave them for now.
Okay.
I mean, whatever they're doing, they already saw us, right? So
I don't know if it's reported back already. That's what I'm thinking.
well, that's true.
Because there is a range on familiars. Unless it's his familiar, actually. Now that I think about it. All right, we'll leave it.
I thought last week we were under the assumption it was his brothers.
Okay. Do you want to leave it, or you guys think should we leave it? Because they're going to know if it hasn't reported back. They will know soon.
Let's recap briefly, just to make sure everybody's caught up here. So this all started with the tip you got about the bathhouse, and you found the so-called Dungeon of the Dead 3 cult that was down there, and it was through that experience that you met Mortlock Van Thamper. You actually encountered him while he was under an attempted assassination plot by his brothers that you helped foil. Mortlock spilled the beans that his mother, Thalarma Van Thamper, was behind all these Dead 3 cult attacks throughout the city, the murder spree that they've been on. That the goal was basically to destabilize the Flaming Fist as being the security service and get them run out of town. And you got directed to the favored son of the Van Thamper family, Amric, who runs a money lending business out of the Low Lantern gambling house. And then, as I said before, you were able to get him out of the Low Lantern and over to your ship, where you waylaid him and now have stored him. But it looks like you did not tell the captain of the Flaming Fist that you report to, Captain Zodge, about the Van Thamper involvement in this cult stuff, presumably for a lack of hard evidence, or for whatever reason you just decided to keep that to yourselves. But it would seem that your goal would be to take down or get irrefutable evidence of the Van Thamper's participation in this cult thing. So presumably getting into their villa is going to help you do that. There are several ways that I can think of that you could use to get into the Van Thamper Villa. But before I start offering up suggestions, I would encourage you to think about how you want to take where you are and
All right, yep.
leverage it into where you want to go.
So I'm thinking we offer our services to this guy we just kidnapped as his bodyguards to get inside to see his family. Now that he has no bodyguard.
Nancy starts playing Closer to Find down the street.
Very good. All right. So I'm sorry, Jackson. What were you saying?
We pose as his bodyguard since he's now bodyguardless.
Yeah, he had a fella with him. I forget his name. I think it was Aviv. I can't remember. But we didn't specify non-lethal damage on the bodyguard. So I think he may have shuffled off this mortal coil.
Dan, I thought about that.
Yeah?
I'm gonna. You know how there's the vigilantes and the vigilante helm worshippers in this thing that kill people and then drop them off with the marks on them at the local den.
Right.
I'm gonna do that with the corpse.
So it sounds like you may have done some reading about the different goings on in Baldur's Gate, and you're talking about that bar that has the problem with bodies being dumped off at it.
I was reading the history of the city, nothing with this.
Right, okay.
And there's the Flaming Fist, and there's the Helm Worshippers. I can't remember the name of it right now. And they kind of a vigilante force that kills people and drops them off at the Flaming Fist locations. So I was going to do that with the body.
With the guard, okay. All right. Where is the closest Flaming Fist location becomes the thing, and how stealthily can you move a body through the streets? It is dusk. It is not midnight or anything like that. There is a fog rolling in though with the sun going down.
Can we just roll him off the dock?
You could.
And into the water?
Absolutely, you could.
I was trying to make it so it was explained.
Right. Well, fishing bodies out of the harbor is not all that uncommon.
And then that would also point his kidnapping at another group temporarily.
Yeah.
So, what about Marcus and Salim? What are you guys thinking? You tend to get talked down a little bit, and I want to make sure everybody has the opportunity to be heard.
I'm not completely sure I really want to do, so I'm mostly just
I don't
along.
love this situation, but I don't really have
I don't have a better
any
idea.
strong feelings towards.
Why don't you hang out with?
else.
Why don't you just hang out with Fancy while he's doing a little MBTA music?
Right. Okay. So.
I'll do Mr. Trouble.
So. Sounds like we've maybe dumped the bodyguard's body into the harbor.
Okay.
And you have Amric on your ship. The Van Thamper Villa is way across town in the upper city. You can get into that relatively easily because you do have a member of the Watch in your team, and as long as you stay with him, you would be welcome to roam the upper city even after dark. So you got that big advantage.
I guess we got to figure out what our end game is.
So we're going to go into the villa after dark.
I don't know yet. I'm just trying to figure out what our end game is.
So taking down the Van Thampers, I think, is really the most simple way to state it.
And the mom is the leader of that, right?
And the mom is the leader, right? And she is doing all this in an attempt to become the new Grand Duke herself. She even orchestrated this this thing with Elturel. And Rhea Mantlemorn, she's the young Hell Rider who's traveling with your group right now. She is reporting that there are rumors that the ruler of Elturel, a man by the name of Thavius Krieg, was rumored to be in the city. Which is interesting because that means he wasn't in the city when it got transported to hell. The leader was elsewhere. And the rumor has it that the last place that he was seen was going into the Van Thamper Villa. So Rhea wants to get into the Van Thamper Villa because she's looking for Thavius Krieg and answers as to what exactly the hell, pun intended, happened to Elturel.
So,
How large of a compound is it? You can go first.
Yeah, what were you saying, Jackson?
So my thoughts were we use Alric, the guy we kidnapped?
Right, Amric.
Emmerich, yeah. To get an audience with his mom. So, and then confront her that way, that'd be the easiest and less bloody way.
Sure. There's a lot of different ways you could do that. You could march Amric up to the gate with a knife in his back saying no moves or you'll get gutted and have him talk your way into the villa. You could author some kind of ransom note or hostage situation and not take Amric anywhere, just let the lady know that you've got her favorite son and you want a meeting with her. So that's another way you could do it. You could leave it.
Well, if she,
Go ahead.
I was thinking if he is being groomed to take over, and he's supposed to be pretty important, he would need some bodyguards. So he could just post as his personal bodyguard and walk in to the villa, right? Mm-hmm. And not taking him as a hostage, but as his employee.
Fancy would make a good investment.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. Of course, the weakness in that plan, of course, is Amric when as soon as he sees a number of guards that he's confident might be able to rescue him. I mean, if it's like the 6 of you against like 1 or 2 other guys, maybe he'll keep his mouth shut. But as soon as he sees 6 or 7 guards, he might be like, help, you know.
True.
So that's, that doesn't mean don't do it. It's just something to consider.
Or we get the complete layout of the place from him and go in stealthily.
Mm-hmm.
You could question Amric about the defenses of the villa. You could send somebody over the wall stealthily with the cover of the fog that's rolling in to do a little recon.
You do that.
Does anyone have is there like a compelled truth, so he has to always answer truthfully? Because if we ask him questions, he could lie. Unless we have some charm, right?
Right. The charm by this point is definitely worn off. And he knows he was charmed, and he's cursing himself. I knew better that this deal sounded too good to be true. I shouldn't have left. Why did I do that? Stupid.
Do you guys want to question him? And Meredith's in here.
Can I charm him?
I can try to stealth in. Because only 1 or 2 of us would only go if we try to stealth in, right?
Yeah. 2 of those.
Just go in.
Stealth in.
Oh yeah, stealth in and then just get the lay of the land and get out. I'm proficient and have a +5 in stealth, so I have a chance.
and you get advantage on stealth checks because of the fog and the low lighting.
Fancy's red to go. Give me my card. Give me my card.
Okay, so you and Fancy stealthing?
Well, you can do that.
And then,
Oh yeah.
then we
Fancy.
wait here and question Almeric?
We'll do some recon on the villa while you guys. I just need you to get me through the gate. Or should I just stealth the whole way?
You mean through the gate to
No,
the
no.
upper city, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we might as well just walk up to
Yeah,
the
I
upper
just
city.
just get me through the gates of the upper city, and then I can go stealth in. Me and Fancy can go stealth in from there.
Or the three of us could go and the other two. Or we could have the sailors watch Amric. We can't bring Amric through the upper city as a hostage. That's too much liability, I would think.
Amric's not coming. Why don't we bring Celine?
Yeah, well, I thought you guys were going to question about the things. We were just going to get the lay of the land and get out and come back and report to you guys.
Yeah.
Just wanted to get me into the upper city, me and Fancy into the upper city.
So it
Yeah, we
sounds
can do
like
that.
you would all go up to the upper city, and then just a little bit away from the Van Thamper villa, you would break off as the recon team.
You can do it that way too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We would form some kind of camp of operation. We would come up with a good plan.
All right, so it's definitely dark now, foggy. So these conditions do lend themselves to easier stealth checks and disadvantage on perception checks and whatnot. Let's see. The Van Thamper, where? About the villa. It is a stately stone edifice with a detached stable house. Both buildings have sloped roofs covered with red clay tiles. There is a 12-foot-high stone wall enclosing the villa. Lanterns hang along the wall's interior, are lit at dusk to illuminate the yard and villa at night. The wall features 3 wooden gates. The main entrance and coach gate to the south, and another smaller gate on the north side. So you can either go in through the front gate, the back entrance, or go over the wall.
I say we should go in through the back.
Is there anyone at the back gate?
No, it doesn't look like it.
All right, we'll go through the back gate. You want to lead the way, Fancy?
I think we should name our group the Back Gate. The Back Gate. Somebody come up with another group.
Now,
Let's go.
to clarify, you can't see anything on the other side of this back entrance. There's not like an open portcullis that you can see through. This is a heavy wooden door.
So there could be someone standing on the other side. We would have no clue.
Right.
But we're trying to leave, right?
Why don't we go over the wall? No, we're trying to go inside the villa to see what's in there. We're stealthily scouting in, seeing what we're up against, coming out.
We got to go.
So why don't we go over the wall?
All right.
We're going over the wall, and it's obviously athletic.
Here, let me move everybody here for a second. This is everybody outside the villa anyway. Oh, I got to put Rhea Manselmorn with you as well, because Rhea's with you. Let me find her. can't find Rhea. I'm going to have to go back to the other thing here. Where is she? Oh, I know where she is. There she is. All right. Okay, now we've got everybody here on this map. So where I've got you all right now is on the southern side of the villa. This is the main gate and a coach gate, a little bit larger for wagons and stagecoaches to go through. Then you've got two just solid walls with no openings, and way in the back up here is the what's called the postern gate. If you could follow all of those pings.
So the recap where we're at. Right now we're outside the villa.
Mm-hmm.
Fancy and I are gonna stealth in, try to get a layout of what's inside, come back, and then decide what we're gonna do from there.
Right.
Okay.
But before you go in, I'm gonna cast telepathic speech again on you, so that way if anything goes wrong, you can just, like, let us know ahead of time. We can swoop in.
Okay.
Awesome. What's the range on that?
It lasts up to, as long as I'm within 3 miles
Oh,
of
wow.
him, like, of each other, but it only lasts for 3 minutes.
Gotcha.
But it's bonus action, and it looks like I can basically cast it as many times as I want in a day, which is pretty cool.
Cool.
Awesome.
All right, so you got a 12-foot wall to climb over. I would think if you had a little help from someone giving you a boost, 12 foot is really tall.
Rope and grapple.
Yeah, grappling hook might be the way to go.
Rope. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
This is my guys built for this stuff.
I could give guidance to one of them. That would help.
Hey, you know,
So I'm just gonna. I'm personally just gonna use a rope and grapple and up and over, and then
then you gotta help it.
I'll help pull Fancy up and over.
All right, so
I'm not freaking Indiana Jones, you know.
so we got Stealthy's. I was going to say Stealthy's Fance check, but that's Fancy's stealth check, is what I should say. So 25 is good, and we'll take that. And with advantage, 19. These guys, there's a couple of them. So we're going to say that the disadvantage cancels out just for a normal roll because there is 3 of them. So we're going to see what they get for a perception. And they got 15, so no good. You immediately see, you get your eyes just above the top of the wall. So there's not a lot of you exposed out there, and there are 3 guards just a few feet in front of you that are walking around the villa in a counterclockwise direction. They're actually moving away from you to the north at this point. But you can see that there is a patrol of guards. And why don't the both of you make a perception check?
I never do good in that one, do I?
Okay, all right. So, as I said, that is where I'll leave it.
And I look for a spot that I can go over and hide in.
Here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put your tokens just on the other side of this, just so you can see what you can see.
Well, then the screen's all black. Yeah.
How's that?
It seems like I'm very close to the guard.
Yes, they're walking away from you toward the north. They did not see you. You guys aren't actually on this side of the wall. You're really on top of it with just a small piece exposed.
Perfect time to get in. Perfect time to get in. We got the grappling hook all set up.
Yep.
Get everybody here.
As soon as they're about 20, 30 feet away, I'm going to go over Dan.
Red Rover. St. Dagon. It's the burbs.
1 second. Let me move a couple of things here.
I'm going to... Ooh. I'm going to... Is there anything I can hide in, Dan?
There is a tree right over here.
I'm going to try to stealthily move into that tree.
What about you, Fancy? What do you want to do? You got some guards coming your direction from the west.
Well, the grappling hook is still in play, right? Can I go down the grappling hook?
You are already down. You're on this side of the wall now.
So I've crossed the Rubicon.
You have. You're gonna hide in a tree too. All right, let's give them again. They get disadvantage.
Help me! I'm not born for this.
They get advantage because of the numbers, but the fog. So let's roll a perception check for them. 14. All right, Fancy. Perception. Oh, excuse me. Stealth check for you.
Absolutely.
Nice. Okay. All right. So the guards continue walking. They don't see you. They are just doing their thing, but you can see that they are working on a rotation of 3 guards each, and it doesn't take very long for once one goes around the corner to have another one come in back from the other one.
Is there enough of an interval between this rotating guard for me to get from this tree to the tree up north?
Let's see, that goes with the flow. So I would say there was something here about...
I thought we were just doing some recon, and then we were going to go back to the group.
Right now all I know is there's 2 roving guards of 3. Nothing else.
There's the front entrance is right here in front of you. This is going north, is towards the back of the house. About the villa servants. Okay, there it is. To sneak past a group of guards, each character must succeed on a DC 13 stealth check. The check is made with advantage at night or in fog.
So to make it north, I'd have to do another stealth check.
Right. DC 13.
Is it at advantage?
It is.
I have to roll twice.
It is.
Uh-oh. I didn't make it. I'm not rolling well tonight.
So let's advance.
Oh my god, no.
Fancy, if we get in trouble, we're going over the wall and trying to get out. And not drawing a fight.
You're going to kill me. I feel like it's get him to the group.
All right, so Kiel was making his move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But unfortunately, you stepped on a twig right here, and it caused, let's see, 50-50, we'll say 1-2. The guards up north heard it, 3-4. Oh, you know what? I'll roll 2 perception checks, and we'll see who has the higher of them. The guard up north got 10.
Hey, we do still have a telepathic connection, right?
Yep.
18. So the Fancy,
Yeah.
you hadn't moved out of hiding yet. You were still down here. Oh wait,
Okay.
no, you rolled a stealth check.
I did. So I feel like I'm. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to send back. Was it Salim that sent it out?
Right.
No, she knows what's going on. She's linked with me. She's hearing everything.
I am screaming, saying they're killing us. We're all gonna die.
So you hear this guard say, "What was that? There's something moving up ahead."
Dan, I take one of my tinkered lights and I hum it back behind them.
I'm just putting the rest of the party in here so they can see what's going on.
Say thank you. I was gonna ask, can we
Right. You can at least
see?
watch.
Well, if I can see and I see they're gonna get caught and I'm getting all this feedback. Let me see. How far away am I?
You are, remember, not inside the villa. You're outside the wall. I put you in here so that you wouldn't be bored while Fancy and Kael take the spotlight for a little while. But you're receiving the telepathic message from them that they have been spotted.
Okay. So we're on the opposite side. Because I was going to cast Minor Illusion and maybe hope could make like an animal or something to distract them. But if I can't help, I'm just going to be like,
Do
okay,
you
guys.
have a grappling hook? Or do you can use the 2 that are already there if you want to make a DC 11 athletics check to climb the wall.
Let me check my I have a -1 to athletics. I'm not the best person to make that attempt.
Somebody, Dagon, could help you. He could give you a boost. That would give you advantage on it.
Yeah, fuck it, I'm gonna take a risk. I'm gonna look at Dagon and be like, okay, they're gonna get caught. Can you help me get, like, on top of this wall, please?
He gives you 10 fingers.
Alright. So with advantage, then?
Yes, athletics check, DC 11.
Okay.
Excellent. All right, so you're able to peer above the top of the wall, and you can see these 3 guards here starting to hustle as they heard something around the corner.
I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion. So hopefully I can just, if I'm looking out, because it goes 30 feet.
Right.
So I'm gonna make a animal appear. And is this a tree here?
It is.
Okay, I'm gonna make it look like it's, I'm gonna say a raccoon. I feel like that's big enough to justify like making a loud noise, and it looks like it's holding trash as it runs to the tree. And I'm hoping that's enough to convince them it's just an animal.
All right. Excellent. All right. So let me see what if a creature uses its action to examine the sound or image, the creature can determine it's an illusion. Check your spell save DC versus investigation. So what is your spell save DC?
That is a great question. My DC is 13 currently.
All right. Only one of them fell for the raccoon, unfortunately.
Damn.
One said, it's nothing but a raccoon. And it's like, no, it wasn't that. It was around the corner. So they all believed that it was an actual raccoon. They didn't disbelieve the illusion, but at the same time, it didn't persuade them.
No, I can't. Prestidigitation is not gonna help.
big
Unless I
loud
make an.
bang behind them, or
You know what? That's true.
somebody
It's well, it
calling
says.
for help.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna. Fuck it. I'm gonna try that and just I guess I'll do a loud noise behind them for prestidigitation. So hopefully that'll work.
And that's another action, right? All right. So
Yeah.
before I do that, anybody else on the other side of the wall want to? Muriel can relay briefly that there's trouble. Did any of you want to do anything about the developing situation, or just kind of hang tight while Muriel launches a few spells to try to get Kiel and Fancy out of this mess?
I've been looking through spell list, just hoping to find something useful. But
Right.
other than like light, I've also have minor illusion. I mean, I could throw a thunder wave somewhere and just make a big boom.
Minor illusion is always a good one. I mean, they don't have big bonuses. They had the benefit of some good rolls, but they could always have some bad rolls too.
Thinking. Okay, I'm gonna use minor illusion, and what I want to create is a god awful terrible smell around the guys on the other side of the wall, or in that direction. Hopefully, the guards kind of go, "Oh, that's disgusting. We're gonna go the other direction." Turn around and leave.
That they're, as they are coming around, going from left to right, that they're going to encounter something right in their path that turns them away and sickens them.
Yeah, basically, yeah, just smells really bad and they want to leave.
All right.
Like, never mind.
A minor illusion stink bomb.
Basically, yeah.
I like it. Okay. Okay, 2/3 of them failed, so they take a step and they look as if they hit a wall. All three of them immediately stop and are taken aback by this assault on their senses, and they forget all about what they thought they saw for a second, and are now immediately focused on what the hell is that smell. So they stop in their tracks and start investigating the area to be figuring out what the hell that smell is all about.
Was this smell greenish in nature?
I don't know, just awful.
Right.
Well, I was about to say, if he does that, can I cast another minor illusion then?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna create a skunk then. If there's an awful odor, I think that would make sense.
All right, we're going to give them disadvantage on their attacks now because it makes perfect sense that the skunk is the source of the smell, so they're apt to believe it.
That was genius.
14, 16. They're still retching from the smell. It has gotten them to break off their pursuit of what they thought they spotted out of the corner of their eye. So you've effectively distracted them, and that gives Kyle and Fancy a chance to make it up to this tree up here.
Oh yeah, I'm screaming through the mind link at Kyle. I'm like, get Fancy and fucking get out of there now. We don't know how much more we can bullshit this.
Fancy tells Kyle, "Do you even know what the fuck you're doing?" Just kidding.
So
not really. You could actually 90
all right, so Muriel and Marcus make perception checks.
Alright. Let's go perception.
Okay. Did I say Muriel? I meant Salim. I forgot Muriel's not here.
Meredith is not here tonight.
Right.
Okay, so perception. I'm not
Okay,
great at
excellent.
those.
So you guys, while these guys are here kind of kicking around looking for the source of the disgusting smell, you can see over here from around the corner another squad of guards is approaching and starting to catch up with this one.
All right, I warn Kyle, and I'm like, okay, listen, we stopped those guards, but it looks like there's another patrol
Right.
meeting up with the other group.
And I can still see the first group ahead of us, right?
And they are walking away. They have no idea you're behind them.
So that means there's 9 guards outside.
Correct.
Well, it's the way I'm rolling tonight. Do you guys want me to back out? We can figure out what you're doing. Do you want me to try to go in and scout the house?
Oh, we're going in the house.
I mean, I
Intro
don't-
penny, intro pound.
was about to say we barely stopped the one group of guards. I don't know what their reaction is going to be when the other group meets up and sees them getting.
That's why I'm asking, because I'm rolling like crap tonight. It's taking a chance if I go in.
Never use rolling as an excuse. That is awful. Now we have
They
to.
know I will walk in there. There's no doubt of that.
Also, we only have the
Well,
mind
yeah.
link for 3 minutes. So if you think you can be in and out in less than 3 minutes,
What's the range in that?
3 miles.
3 miles. So we're
yes,
fine distance-wise, but it's time-wise.
Yeah.
We've only got 3 minutes.
I was gonna say, if I'm in range right now,
Yeah.
if I am going in, could you refresh it before I go in?
Well, I have to check, but I think it has to be specifically, I have to see you first within 30 feet. You have to be within 30 feet of me that I can see you.
Okay,
From there, we're linked for 3 miles.
yep, I'm well out of range. All right, come. All right, so I guess the whole thing is, you guys want me to go back? You want me to go in deeper or come out?
Well, at least now you know what you're dealing with in the yard.
Yeah, maybe come out.
All right, I'm going to get out of Dodge.
Now what she's
Now let's get Fancy and Kyle to make stealth checks at advantage to get out.
what a crew we are, huh?
That's how I'm supposed to roll.
Right? All right. So you both make it out. I'll put you on this side of the wall. You just went up and over this wall. All right. So you have a sense of what is going on inside the walls of the villa, not in the villa itself, but at least in the yard. You did see also that you didn't get close to it. Back here in the top left corner, you did see a stable house in the corner of the property up there.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, we kind of know what's around now. Do we have a plan on actually getting in, or do we want to pursue this further? Or
Right.
You-
Where is Amric right now? He's still tied up on your ship. You haven't officially sent any kind of hostage note or anything with him yet.
right?
You just got the sailors watching him, too.
We can go at a different way of this. We can say we found his bodyguard's body and we're checking to see if he's okay.
That could work.
That'll get us in the door, and
That
then we
would
can.
take her straight.
and then we can see where we want to go once we really see what's inside.
Optimistic.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't make that roll, you're kind of screwed.
Oh, you know.
That's how it goes, though.
At this point, wouldn't it just be easier to use Emmerich as a hostage if you guys sneak out? Walk him in through the front or use a ransom note instead of trying to rely on the dice and convince him about something.
That makes sense. Actual, real, you know.
I missed it. What was said?
Instead of trying to convince him that we found the bodyguard, the body, and try and find Amric, wouldn't it be easier to send a hostage note or a ransom note?
I guess it's not. What do we? If we use the ransom, are we just trying to get her? Are we trying to take her out, or what are we trying to do?
Ultimately, I mean, taking her out is an option that's on the table. I don't know what kind of.
I don't know another option beside with her. Not a fan of ours already, and she's in league with the dead, and she wants to take out the Flaming Fist. Is there another way to deal with her?
She is a. Here, let me see. Where is.
What is Amric's view on the Flaming Fist? If we question him, is he in line with his mom, or does he have differing opinions of the whole cult thing?
Amric would have told you that that he is on board and that he's following his mother's plan, and that soon it's going to all come to fruition.
He's totally okay. He's on board with that.
Now, Thalarma Vanthamper is a cunning, devil-worshipping beast of a woman in her late 60s who can stare down a hellhound without flinching. She is barrel-bodied, with strong hands and forearms that speak to her beginnings as a manual laborer. That's how they describe Thalarma.
Fancy's cousin Shady would have loved her.
Thalarma has orchestrated the disappearance of Grand Duke Elder Ravengard to fulfill her ultimate goal of becoming the new Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate.
That obviously can't happen.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of just voting for getting inside and then going after her. But that's just me.
Well, let's get a
How do we get inside?
and then have a vote.
Well, if we go inside, we're taking. It's going to be a fight.
Yeah. I think that's probably a given.
So the way we get out is they're all laying on the ground.
What if we there was an
My question is, how else do we stop her from coming into power without killing her? I guess it's the question.
No, I don't think that's really an option if she's in line with this other guy that's there, right?
Thabius Krieg,
yeah.
right. Thabius Krieg is the leader of Elturel.
So I don't think there's any negotiating with her or displacing her except for killing. And then she doesn't come back. That's all right.
So it's how do we want to accomplish taking her?
So if we can ally ourselves with one of the sons, that's one of the ones that is jealous and getting close to her.
Mortlock, when you encountered him, he said he was going to leave town. you could have used him to get in past the guards, because while Amric may turn on you the second he sees that a possible rescue is available, Mortlock actually, in a very sloth from Goonies kind of way, wouldn't mind working against his corrupt family's interest in exchange for the horrible way that they've treated him.
Thought he's already left him.
You haven't seen him since the Dungeon of the Dead 3 underneath the bathhouse. But it's not to say that he's necessarily found the passage out of the city that he's looking for. It's only been, well, I think that was, you were coming up out of that dungeon at dawn. Now it's dusk the same day, so there's still the possibility he's not left yet.
What if we offer to Emric that we'll support him if he gets us close to his mom, and we'll support him on the throne, help him get installed as the new leader to secure his allegiance to us?
So we're lying to him.
Why would
I've never heard that story.
Yeah, why would I do that? I am already in line for all of these things without even having to lift a finger to see it happen.
Oh, our way you live, your way you die.
And you get installed quicker? Or do you want to wait until your mom passes away, if that ever happens?
I think our group name should be CIA.
I'm content to wait and see how everything plays out. I see nothing but good things in my future, unlike you.
Yeah, I see dismemberment in your future, but
So this is all presumably happening back at your ship if you're talking with Amric, right?
Yeah, we
can now, yeah.
Right.
We can leave here and come back at a whim. So yeah, we can go back and talk to him. And while we could also stop, what's the name of the tavern?
The where Amric works out of?
No, the other one that everyone usually goes to.
The Elf Song?
Maybe the brother will be there.
Maybe Mortlock would be at the Elf Song. It's worth.
If he's getting up to get out of town, he's got to go meet and contact people. Mm-hmm. He's not going to want to do it at his brother's bar. Just my thought.
One thing that Baldur's Gate does not have a shortage of is taverns.
Ah, okay.
I must imagine.
I heard somewhere that like Reykjavik, Iceland has more bars and clubs per person than any other place in the world. Just a little bit of fun trivia for you if you ever want to go to Iceland.
The place I was stationed in Germany had 99 bars.
Crazy.
99
in
German
one movie theater. Right. So you guys want to swing by the elf thing, take a quick look, see if he's there, and then go to question this guy?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you get to the Elf Song. It is now thoroughly after dark. Let's see. Put everybody in here. If anyone can't see, just call out and I'll drop your token.
Good.
Okay, we're all good. All right, so Mortlock isn't here. But you ask around a little bit, and you do find out that he was here. And while he was here, he was talking with some of the patrons in conversation, and may have. This is a fella, just randomly from the bar, who comes up and says, Yeah, I talked to him, and he may have mentioned what ship he was planning on leaving on at dawn tomorrow. But don't you know, my memory is a little foggy. And he rubs his finger and thumb together, almost making a gesture about coin.
And is this a tavern?
I flipped my gold.
You flip him a gold?
Yep.
All right, excellent. Hold on. Yes. It's the Silver Serpent that the one you'll be looking for is leaving on. That's the one to find at the docks.
That's good. That's on our way.
Right? So, paying the 1 gold for the information, you want to make an insight check to see if he's telling the truth? Okay, good enough. Let's see. His deception would have been low. No, so he was being truthful, and and you have every reason to think that he was not swindling you.
Okay.
So,
All right, Fancy just starts playing some like Bob Marley kind of tunes. We'll see what happens.
you are able to track down Mortlock on the Silver Serpent, and they do set sail in the morning. He asks you, what brings you out here in the middle of the night. Did you miss me so much that you just wanted to say goodbye, or what can I help you with?
At this time of night, where would be a great place to visit to make you really happy?
I'm not in for the whole brothel experience, but thanks for the offer.
Should we just lay it right out to him?
I would say yes.
In a private area.
Yeah, we pull him aside and we just give him the rundown that we just want him to get us inside so we can have a nice chat with people.
So you want me to go back into the house where let's see, is this happening at your boat? No, this is happening at his boat. Do you mention anything about that you have Amric prisoner?
That could go either way.
Are you going to tell Mortlock you have Amric prisoner on your boat?
How does he feel about his brother?
His brothers were conspiring to kill him, so Mortlock has no love lost for them.
No.
I tell him we have him tied up and put away.
He says he's more dangerous than he looks. Be careful. But if you need me to get you into the house, I mean, you have to understand my hesitancy is, this is the house of my brothers who just tried to have me assassinated, and my mother who wouldn't shed a single tear if she found out that they were successful.
Yeah, but by the end of the night, it very well could be your house.
I have nothing but bad memories in that house.
but you could do what she wanted to do, but do it the right way.
Anybody else want to help Kyle in his appeal to get Mortlock to help you? Or
Yeah, I'll
Have-
chip in here. I'm pretty good at persuasion.
cool. What do you say?
I will just, definitely chime in. Listen, I completely understand, your family burned you. You come from a horrible environment. I get it. But how safe will you truly be? Like, if they figure out you never died, what's to stop them from coming after you? Rather than we do it for you.
I frankly think they'd be delighted to just never see me again. Saves them the trouble of either killing me or putting up with me. But let's give it a roll.
Wait, not to be rude.
Right.
Why does your family not like you? Like, what makes you the black sheep? Anything in particular, or?
So he's scarred. He's horribly scarred. He was burned as a child. This is like the what was the character from Game of Thrones? The Hound, right? So he had that facial thing going on. Each of Thalamra's sons was given to her by a different husband. She has three deceased three deceased husbands, one each fathering one of her children. Mortlock says, were it not for a promise that that his father extorted from Thalamra on his deathbed to take care of him, that she would have thrown him out years ago. No one likes him because he's a dolt, and is a fuck up, for lack of a better term, compared to the other children. So his mother would be delighted if he left and just never came back. It would save her the problem of having to fulfill that deathbed promise.
Can Fancy make an attempt to cheer him up with a song?
We're in a tavern, right? Where this is happening? No, we're at the ship. We're at the Silver Serpent, right? So yeah, if you want to do your bard thing as background music, we can definitely have that.
I mean,
put that real drunk.
Marilyn Jennings, good old boy. It's just good person. Blah blah blah. It's not the whole other.
Do you have any sort of like charming ability?
I do have a great charming ability. It's called enthralling performance.
Mortlock has heard enough, and though your persuasion checks weren't great, the idea of stopping his mother from hurting the rest of Baldur's Gate seems like the last thing he could do before he left town. He's like, Mortlock says you have me until the sun comes up, and then I'm leaving on a boat. But he says he will get you into the gates and into the house. And at that point, he is going to leave you to your own devices, and he's going to come back to the ship. But he can get you inside.
He's gonna get us inside. Anyone got a way to hold doors shut while we fight inside, so the guards outside don't come in?
Mortlock can give you a little bit of a description. Let me look. Okay, so he says there are 4 full-time live-in servants in the house. On the first floor, you shouldn't encounter anybody except for the servants. And if it's late enough, the servants will all be in their quarters. Now, the second floor has guards stationed in the in the upstairs hall, which borders all the sleeping areas. So there are guards on the second floor if you go up the stairs. So this is what Mortlock can tell you about what you'd expect to see inside the house. Now, Thirstwell's room is on the second floor. His mother's room is on the half. In fact, Mortlock's room is on the second floor. Everybody's room is on the second floor. But Mortlock says it's entirely possible that Thalamra will be doing business in the dungeon beneath the villa. That if you don't find her in her bedroom, that she might be downstairs. And he says there's in the northeast corner of the house is a stairway that goes down to the under the villa section. Thalamra has cordoned off a portion of the sewers and made them the headquarters for her cult activities.
Okay.
So it is. It's well. Let's call it 9 o'clock at night. You are down here at the docks. You just got Mortlock on your team to get you to the villa. Who's the city watch member? Is that Dagon?
That's me.
It is, okay.
Yeah.
So it gets you through the gate. No problem. You guys still even have your Flaming Fist badges that Captain Zodge gave you. I don't think you turned in your badges. So those get you into the city as well, into the upper city. Again, we approach the Van Thamper Villa, but this time with Mortlock in tow. So let me move you back to the villa. Let's see where everybody is. I think I got everybody back outside. Let's find Mortlock. Mortlock is with you back here. Mortlock Van Thamper. And he turns around right before he gets up to the gate and says, "You guys, you ready?"
That's Avernus.
Quick question. We didn't have time for a long rest, right?
I think we did. Oh, I'm at full. I have everything full right now, so unless I didn't use it.
When was the last battle? Oh, on the dock with the guard when we took.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we took a long rest before that fight, but not after that fight. I think.
I think that's right.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check.
Sure.
I'm okay. I still have spell slots and stuff, but I'm like, just wanted to know beforehand if I had everything or not.
Does anyone need healing? This would be pretty good, yeah.
I'm just down 5 points.
I could give you 5 lay on hands healing. 5 points of that. Would be topped off.
Fancy's red to go.
Anybody else need a couple points of healing?
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
All right, because we don't want to hear it when you're dead.
All right, so Mortlock comes up to the gate, and it is closed. But let's see, how does he get in if the gate is closed? I guess he raps on the gate long enough until some guards, some of the roaming guards, eventually hear it and come in and open it for him. They recognize him as as a member of the Van Thamper family. They just ask him what he's doing out so late, and he said that he was making new friends, and he's going to take them in to meet Mother. And the guards don't question much of that. They just let you go on your way. And so Mortlock asks you all to follow him as he goes up to the main house and knocks on the door.
No.
All right, so he knocks on the door, and it's late, so it takes a minute. But a decrepit 70-year-old butler eventually answers the door. Let's pop that open. And apart from the main entrance, this room that you can see has two exits. A plaster shelf lined with ornate vases circles the room at a height of 9 feet. Spread across the flagstone floor is a 10-foot wide, 15-foot long rug of exquisite design depicting a royal coronation. Two tapestries hanging on the walls depict a dragon flying over a ship and pilgrims on camels, respectively. That is what you see inside this room. And Mortlock says to, basically for everybody to come on in.
Okay.
The 70-year-old butler sees that it's Mortlock, asks if he needs anything, and Mortlock informs him no. And so Fendrick just goes into the servants' quarters and back to bed, leaving Mortlock free reign of the house. So Mortlock stands in. Now, Kael, as soon as you come in, there is something that happens. Let me get my thing a little ready here. Let's see. Okay. All right. So, Kael, you were the only one who really moved up into this foyer. Is anybody else? I mean, Rhea Mantlemorn is right there with you. Anybody else up near Kael at the entrance? You guys waiting outside?
It's these doors, right? We're going through?
Right.
You get that right? Okay.
To this set. This is the actual house up here, right?
Got it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just trying to come inside the door and immediately go right and just kind of like hide in the corner.
All right. So, Kael, when you enter the room, you get attacked. And where is this attack coming from, you say? Well, it was invisible until it attacked you. But it missed and reveals itself as an imp. It tried to sting you.
Okay.
And it missed in its attack, so we can all roll for initiative.
Well, I guess diplomacy failed.
These are some of
No, it's
Thirstwell's imps.
I didn't hear you, Dan.
These are some of Thirstwell's imps. Thirstwell is the other, the last son of the Duke, who is a sickly 42-year-old shut-in.
Are the imps the shape changers that were the ravens?
Yes. Why isn't my group initiative working? Oh, probably because I've had Roll20 open since like 2 p.m. I should probably refresh my APIs. Let's see. Settings, mod scripts, restart sandbox. There we go. Alright, I see all your things now. Now my things. There's one. Oh, stop it. Alright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. What are we missing from initiative? Marcus, no. Dago, no.
The girl at the arena or whatever the name is.
Right, Rhea.
Rhea.
But that's
What
not.
about Salim?
Salim's on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, there's 5. Okay. Yep, we got it. Rhea, however, needs to go in there. And now we will sort. And this imp got the first initiative. We'll say that that attack that it did was the one that missed you. And now we go to Dagon.
Alright, so I see something attack. Kyle?
Right. An imp.
Just walked in. It didn't like me.
I'm gonna move forward. I don't see anything.
Standing right beside me.
Is it this thing right here?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I see part of the token.
Yeah, there's some type of weird black wall.
Yeah, the dynamic lighting looks a little weird.
It's just the imp, right? It's not the guards?
That is correct. Just an imp.
Okay. Alright, then I'm gonna just take a swing at it, I guess.
Armor class 13. Oh, there's a hit. One-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
All right.
So, shield on.
10 points of damage. You reach up with your warhammer and smack this thing square on, and it instantly dies.
Oh, nothing good.
Mortlock says that these are imps loyal to his brother. They must have known we were coming, and he says where there's one, there's probably more, and he's just scanning the room, trying to look for one, but is not seeing one. So he readies an action as soon as one becomes visible. Rhea steps into the middle of the room and does the same thing. And that is when this imp here comes in and tries to attack, let's see, Mortlock. There's a hit, and the imp's sting I gotta look it up on D&D Beyond, because Roll20 doesn't say what the DC is. Imp. Alright, so it's a DC 11 con save on that sting. That's only if it hits. So it hit Mortlock. DC 11 con save from Mr. Mortlock. He fails it, so he takes all the damage. So that was 15 points of damage to Mortlock.
Are we gonna have to bring him back again?
And we go to Fancy.
Mantle of inspiration on the next three people that are going. That's my bonus action.
Marcus, Salim, and Kael.
That is correct. That's correct. So they can make their move now.
All right. Mantle of Inspiration on is Fancy's contribution, and we go to Marcus.
Okay.
Hold on, they get to move and they get plus 5 hit points. So
Oh, okay. So Salim,
When,
Kael, and Marcus, you can move up to your full movement before your turn even starts.
it is using your reaction, but you know.
See, Marcus charges into the room.
All right. This would be a good time for this, probably. So this is a concentration spell for 10 minutes.
You know, as well as where the creature is located. All right, so besides the one you can see,
Yep.
there's one up on the shelf in this corner and up on the shelf in this corner.
Okay.
So there's two more invisible ones, though you can't see them. You can just detect their locations.
So does that make it impossible to... Well, no, you can attack something that's invisible.
No, yeah, it's the unseen attacker rule, I think,
Yeah.
where you would just have disadvantage on it.
Right. Well, that's my action anyway, but can I, point them out to everybody?
Yeah, and folks can definitely take shots at them at disadvantage.
And that also goes through blocked by a foot of stone, but otherwise most likely through any barrier that, if there's one in the next room or whatever,
Right.
we'd probably see that too, or detect that too. But that's my turn.
All right, Salim.
Okay. I'm gonna hit this thing with. For right now, I'm just gonna keep the spells that I'm gonna do. Good old Mind Sliver at it because I hope it's not intelligent.
Good call. Good.
It failed its save.
But it only takes 2 damage.
Minus
Yeah,
2.
but the effect.
And then, the effect is what? A minus to a saving throw or attack
Yeah,
roll?
it's 1d4 off of his next saving throw before he makes it.
Right, all right. Now we go to this imp who's going to attack Salim. 10 doesn't do it. Or actually, I
Nope.
would have had advantage. 21 does it.
It does.
So it's a DC 11 con save.
I'm good at those. Fuck. Come on. Well, it's 11. Okay, wait. I made it.
Right. So you only take half the poison damage.
Okay.
Just rub some dirt.
That'll be 7 points of damage or 8.
It would be 4. Plus half of 11 is 5, so 9 altogether.
Oh, you're looking at the damage on top. Okay.
Yeah.
9. Okay. Sorry, I thought you were using the damage below.
Nah, I
was
went,
looking at, like-
went with the one that I rolled first. All right, and I've got to change this thing so you can see it now. Token layer. We're going to shift him over just so that we can see where he is. All right. And then we go to another imp who's going to step up, and let's see, he's going to attack Mortlock. Oh my god, stop it. I hate you, Roll20. I am trying to switch layers, and it keeps opening because it's Control O to go back to that layer I want, but Control O is also open. There we go. All right. So this one, again, I said is attacking Mortlock. Ooh, and hits. Con save. Oh my god, I'm struggling tonight. Con save, here we go. Oh, look at that, he crushed it. Alright, so he only takes 14 points of damage. Alright. Kyle.
The one that's already taken damage to the right.
Right? $18 hits for sharpshooter damage too.
Yep.
Alright, so this is a tiny thing, the imp. So you shoot this, and it just basically disappears in a puff.
Maybe a little overkill.
Right? Blammo! It's just doesn't exist anymore. And then we go to Dagon.
Let's see that one's dead. So the only one left is no.
There's 2.
There's 2 left. So Warhammer to this one's head.
There's a hit for more damage. All right. Anything else?
No, that's it. No, that's it.
All right. Mortlock is gonna, and he hits twice. First time for 8, and then for 11. So he smashes this one into oblivion. Rhea is going to attack. 2 longsword attacks. Two hits, 17 damage. She quickly takes down the remaining one. So the imps have been dispatched. As soon as you entered the foyer here, they started attacking you, including Mortlock. Now Mortlock he really took the most damage out of anybody out of that thing, and he said, that's it. He's got you this far, but the rest is up to you. He's not willing to actually go in and murder and do combat with members of his own family. So he got you in here, but he has to walk away at this point.
That's fair.
Thank you for getting us here.
Yeah. Thanks for your help. We'll take it from here.
I'm gonna use a healer key charge on him to give him some HP before he leaves.
Oh, how nice.
This is a thank you.
He doesn't know where his travels will take him, but he wishes you good luck in yours.
Sir?
And he has his own boat, right? He has his own ship.
No,
That's where we
it's not
found him?
his own ship. He was joining as a member of the crew.
Okay.
Right.
We have a crew spot for him.
Right?
Probably after we kill his family. Hey, do you want to join us?
So you guys are in this this foyer, and you've dealt with the 4 invisible imps that were lurking among the vases on the high shelf in each corner. The vases, rug, and tapestries are all valuable art objects. Though, frankly, they don't go well together, aesthetically speaking.
Okay. Do you still have that detect thing going?
Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
No fiends that you're detecting.
And Dan, just for a meta type thing, if we come across one, can you put it on the map with an icon just showing that it's invisible? So we
Oh,
know
yeah.
where it is, but it's invisible.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Cool. Just an easy way to do things.
Sure.
All right, how many doors are we looking at?
And the detect radius is 30 feet on that?
Yes.
All right, so you are picking up on a few fiends to your west. Faint.
Okay.
Like just on the edge of your detection.
Okay. Careful, guys. There's more.
More
Deeper in.
northwest, right.
You said northwest?
Right.
Yeah.
That was probably where the kid is too, so should we head that way?
This direction.
That makes sense.
I'm going to check this door I'm at, Dan.
All right.
Gonna just sit, check out, listen to see if I can hear anything. God. And then if not, slowly open it.
All right.
If something really bad, jump all the way for Dagon.
I'm just changing a few
I think you're
things
going to be
here.
okay.
Dynamic lighting. All right, let's open that door. The door to the west is open. It is very late at night at this point, and the house is kind of all turned down and everyone's in bed. What you're looking at here is there are black curtains drawn over the windows to the south, keeping the hall dark and cool during the day. The gallery contains an eclectic collection of tapestries, paintings, and alabaster busts on pedestals meant to impress guests. The haphazardly assembled collection, to those in the know, is a testament to bad taste. But startling you at first, standing right here, is Duke Thalamra herself, cradling the family pet in her arms.
Oh, why don't I trust this?
Why don't you make a perception check?
But I believe it.
All right?
Is Kyle by himself?
I'll
Marcus, you're close enough. Why don't you make a perception check too?
All right.
All right.
Not so good either.
All right. It takes you longer than it should, frankly, to realize that you're looking at a 6-foot-tall wax statue that has a very lifelike appearance. But when the thing didn't move at all in any way, it's when you started to realize that this was in fact an inanimate object.
What the hell would a DC be on a wax statue?
The DC
On figuring out it's a wax statue, that should be pretty low.
right?
Yeah, but I rolled a 1.
Well, that'll do it, but
Well, if you counter in the shadows and the darkness.
have you guys been to Madame Tussauds?
Dan, I don't think
Mm,
my dark vision's working because if I go in that room, I don't see anything.
Let's take a look.
It doesn't change, right?
Yeah.
Night vision 60 feet, right?
Yes.
How'd that?
Now I can see.
All right.
Thank you.
You got it.
Oh, there's more stuff down this way.
There's a door here. There's a set of double doors here. There's a door outside here. Double doors here.
I look at Marcus and I say, which way?
So I don't have dark vision, but I should still be able to see like something in the room, right? Because I have
Right.
people around me who do have light.
Oh yeah, what's going on with you here? Let's see. Take a look at you real quick. All right, so you got.
If you need light, I can walk up to him and cast light the cantrip.
I mean, I have light cantrip also, but
I have 0 light source on me besides dark vision.
I thought Dagon had something.
I had a candle, I thought.
No, actually,
I mean, a torch, not a candle. I thought I had a torch.
I gave you my bullseye lantern.
Well, screw it.
Oh, yeah. Hmm.
You want to cast light?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, 20 feet of bright light, 20 feet of low light,
Yeah, there we go.
and a little icon that says, "I'm carrying light." Anybody else got a light spell active or carrying a torch?
I was carrying a lantern.
Nancy has dark vision.
Yeah, Dagon, it doesn't look like you're emitting any light, though.
Yeah, no. But whatever you just did lit things up.
I was about to say I have dark vision, so I don't need light, but if anyone needs it, I can cast light on them.
Right. All right, so this is a gallery. You're sneaking around the house. It's the middle of the night, and it's all dark and quiet. But you continue to explore the house in stealthy secret.
So which way was the radar?
Northwest.
Yes. Now
Ish.
it's a little closer. You can detect it's closer. It would be in the middle of this room next to you.
All right, Dagon.
Huh.
You're the door breaker.
Which door am I breaking?
Well, the door's not locked.
I was
It should be easy to break.
more. He goes first. He's the tankier one.
Yeah,
Don't literally break the door, please.
that won't wake anybody up.
We could lock the door.
We could thunder
Behind
the
us.
door.
Well, you could do that. You could thunder the door, startle us inside, and just bring everybody else in the house to us.
Yeah, great. No, let's go quiet.
An iron-wrought chandelier hangs above a black oak dining table surrounded by 8 high-backed chairs carved to look like devils. A fireplace dominates one wall, flanked by red-curtained windows. A handsome glass-doored wine cabinet stands against one wall. You are detecting your fiends up in the chandelier.
Is that above the table?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't get close to there. I got an idea. I step in the door, Dan, and I'm going to cast fairy fire on the room.
Okay.
Can I do an enthralling performance and sing
Just
the song Chandelier while you
make
do
sure I
that?
don't hit Dagon.
Is Chandelier a
Wait,
real
what?
song, Joe? There's a real song called Chandelier.
Yeah, you want to from the chandelier. 1, 2.
All right.
You never heard that song?
I don't. I'm not familiar with that one.
All right, hold on. I'll put it in group chat. But this game is now maybe played under pro.
All right. So your fairy fire, 2 of them fail, and so they are illuminated. I will drop them on layer token, and you know what? What the hell? I'll put layer token here. But this dude, we're gonna put the invisible condition on because he's still invisible. These guys are still invisible, but they also have fairy fire on them, so it kind of is canceling each other out.
Yeah, that'll just be a standard attack then.
Right.
Yeah.
Until they attack and become visible, then you'll have advantage.
Right.
Right. All right. So fairy fire has been cast. I guess the imps are now going to. They were waiting for you to enter the room, but this is going to cause hostilities. So let's all roll again. Another quick one.
Yeah, I don't think I can get a whole enthralling performance up.
I think we just need Fancy's initiative.
Oh, I thought I had mine in there.
Oh yeah, you did. You rolled it. Okay. Let me add you. Ah! I added 3 more imps by accident. Yeah, just Fancy. That's what we want to add. And Fancy's on a 12. Alright. Alright, Marcus. You've got your fairy-fired invisible targets up in the chandelier. It could make considerable noise to attack them where they are. You might wake up somebody in the house.
That almost sounds like it was read straight from the adventure text.
Completely my comment.
Right. Well. Oh well. At the closest one.
Alright, Sacred Flame at the closest one. Dexterity. Failed. 5 radiant damage.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Alright. Dagon.
So they're still up in the rafters, right?
In the chandelier, right.
Oh, wait. I don't think I have anything that can reach them. I'm assuming they're up high, like 10, 20 feet up there. Actually, I'm going to take my javelin and try and hit one with them.
That is
Does it have to be-
definitely going to make some noise.
Does it have to be thrown, or can I use it as like just a prodding them?
We'll use improvised weapon rules for that.
So what would that be? Is it a regular?
Let me do a quick search. Improvised weapons. Okay. Improvised weapons. An object that bears, okay. Deals 1d4 damage. Javelin is only ranged, right?
It says 30 feet, 120 feet.
So if a character uses a ranged weapon to make a melee attack, it deals 1d4 damage. An improvised thrown weapon, okay, but you're not doing an improvised thrown, you're doing an improvised melee. So it is your normal plus to hit and 1d4 damage.
Okay. Oh.
And which one do you want to try to spear?
The one that's already.
That's already hurt?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll bring you a little closer to him. So you reach up with your javelin. And let's roll 2d4 for damage. 3 points.
3.
Could have been better. Alright. Do you have a strength bonus?
Strength bonus would be +3.
+3. Does that usually on your melee damage get added? I think it does, right?
Oh yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. So damage to 1d6 +3 for the javelin.
Right. Alright, so then it would be 2d4 +3, so 3 more. You actually pierce this thing and pull it out of the chandelier, and it's still skewered on your javelin. And then we go to Kyle.
The one that's visible but not visible.
This one, got it. Crossbow shot. Alright. 18 hits for 7 piercing damage.
And I'm glad I did do sharpshooter because I probably would have missed.
7 points of damage. And now it is this imp's turn, and he's going to fly over here and get Dagon in a flanking situation. Or, you know what? He's pretty smart, and he's pretty hurt. Doesn't say whether these things fight to the death.
Are they familiars?
Not technically.
Well, they're fiends, so probably.
Right.
I would think. Evil.
His imps do a lot of recon work, though, so they're used to not fighting.
Sure.
They're just...
Sure.
But yeah, he's gonna try to get the hell out of Dodge. So let's see. He was here, right? So let's do this. Let's go. The fire is out. So he goes and flies up the chimney looking for an escape route out of the building. So now he is up in the chimney. You would have to be standing in this spot to make a shot at him up the chimney. Fancy.
Okay, so it seems like people are retreating. Hey, can you give me control of my character again? Because I can't do anything with him.
Let me see. Everything looks like it's in order.
Okay, either way, these guys, the 3 guys to the east of me, I'm not worried about. Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna restart it because I'm probably all messed up.
You what? Restarting the browser, Joe?
Yeah, I'm refreshed.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, let's let Salim go, and then we'll come back to Fancy.
Oh, here we go. I'm here now. I'm here now.
You good?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So who's the enemy? Is it this?
There's one who's flying up the chimney. You can't see this one anymore because he's disappeared up the chimney. You would have to run over here and get down, so that you could turn and look up, and maybe you could still see him. But this one is you can't see at all.
Okay. So I guess what I would do is you know what? I'm gonna give Dagon Bardic Inspiration. And call it a day. And talk to.
All right, Salim.
Like, you think he's gonna do pretty?
The Bardic is inspiration.
So I can't see so where are the nymphs again? Sorry, I can't see from my. Okay, they're over there. Because I was all the way in the back. So I'm just gonna, because I'm trying to minimize the noise, I'm just gonna hit them with another Mind Sliver, and I'll do the one that looks pretty hurt all the way in the back.
All right, so that one you can't actually target because you can't actually see him.
Oh, I can't.
You have to.
I can't see any of them.
Run into that spot, and then you could look up the chimney and you would be able to see him. But you got to cross the room and get into that spot so you can look up the chimney.
Okay.
Lee, you got this. Fancy says.
Okay, I'm gonna go next to Dagon because I've learned the hard way of just running randomly into an area, and I'll instead focus my attack on this guy. Again, trying to minimize. Just still gonna be that roll I made before.
All right, that attack is at disadvantage because he is invisible.
Oh wait, let me double check the spell to see if I have to see it.
Right. A lot of them you do. Right.
Let's see. You can. Yeah, you can see within range. Okay. I don't. Let me see what I can do without seeing in range. Let's see. Just checking the spell. Okay, so I don't see it, so I guess I can do it for Dissonant Whispers. Here, I'll put it in the chat.
Oh yeah,
So,
that could totally work.
So and since it's whispers, I guess it shouldn't make too much noise. So I'll cast I'll cast whispers since Dagon was
And you
shooting
want
at the
to get the
chandelier.
one that was going up the chimney with that one?
Yeah, that'll work.
Right?
I don't have to see him.
Exactly. All right, here comes that wisdom save. Failed. 13 psychic damage. You hear a little squeak, and after a few seconds, there's a thud as the imp plummets back down to the ground. Rhea, for her part, was going to try to take a disadvantage shot with the heavy crossbow and miss. And we go to this imp here, who's still invisible, and going to attack Dagon. Hits. And that's a DC 11 con save. Alright, so 10 points of damage total to Dagon. And now this critter is fully visible. Marcus.
Alright. Well, Sacred Flame him.
Sacred Flame. Dexterity save. Imps, very dexterous. 13. Does that mean no damage?
Yep, it's a cantrip.
Alright. Dagon.
Well, there, I'm gonna go for the javelin again. Does the 14 hit?
Yeah, 14 think does. Yeah, they're armor class 13, so 4 points of damage plus your 3 for strength, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Kyle. Kyle with the crossbow hits 9 piercing. Alright, so you drop it. No more imps. And you were relatively quiet about it. Let's get a group stealth check. We're gonna make it easy. We're gonna make it 11. And so half of you have to pass an 11 on a stealth check.
I can't roll tonight.
You guys stink.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad.
Oh,
Wait, didn't you give someone inspiration? Can they use their inspiration to help us here?
Yeah, Dagon has this.
So that's with advantage, right? And then I could give guidance to somebody.
Right.
Or inspiration plus 4.
So that was advantage, Dagon?
Yeah. Is inspiration advantage or plus?
Inspiration. Oh, I don't know. Bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
What is a bardic inspiration? It's not advantage. It's just plus like D6, right?
Did you roll an F and 3? Oh my god.
Hey, it's higher than my 1. But I did have Bardic Inspiration, but I don't think a D6 is going to save that.
So that was us finishing the battle
Well,
and all
it's
going, hooray!
I was about to say, it is 11. You can roll a 5 and still pass.
Actually, with the 1, my last arrow went right across and smashed a vase or something.
Right. Chandelier, part of it fell and made a loud noise crashing against the table. Now, it's not immediately apparent if anybody heard you, or
I'm getting a Ghostbusters vibe.
right. And the flowers are still standing.
I look at our human radar and I say, anything?
No more fiends.
Okay.
Oh, so more about this dining room. Again, there was the iron wrought chandelier, a handsome glass-doored wine cabinet. Looks like the cabinet contains a set of 8 red crystal goblets that are worth 25 gold each. Also has 16 bottles of wine. 15 of them are fine wine worth about 10 gold each.
What's the other one? Is that the one they give to guests they don't like?
That one is an unlabeled bottle of wine.
I'm not really here to steal from them.
These people are responsible for a murder spree across the city. Surely they shouldn't deserve fine wine.
Fair enough.
Should I ritually cast Detect Magic to see if that's a potion or something?
You want to take 10 minutes?
That's why I'm asking that question.
Yeah,
Right.
probably not. Probably not.
All right, which way now? Does this room seem to match up with the outside of the building?
Yes. You can see windows outside, and as a matter of fact, as you're moving around, if you don't take your time to douse your lights, the guards definitely would see somebody moving around the house after dark. Maybe it's not so out of place, but you know that there are guards patrolling outside, and they could definitely see your light sources as you move around in this dining room.
All right, well, we get out of this room.
Yeah, let's get out of here. There is a door at the bottom, but I don't know if we want to backtrack instead.
And it is unlocked.
I'm going to listen at it before Dagon. Actually, Dagon can do the door.
Just peek in.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
Open up
so
the door.
there's an austere high-back chair facing a pair of powdered couches and a coffee table. Thin drapes cover the windows, and the walls are lined with framed paintings of the Duke, her 3 dead husbands, her 3 sons, and the family's winged cat, apparently named Slobberchops. And they have a winged cat in this portrait. Slobberchops.
Okay.
There's a
Who's that, a
tapestry
winged cat?
hanging on the north wall that depicts burning angels falling from the sky into a pit of fire. Looks like it could be worth something.
Is there anything behind the tapestry?
Not behind. No, nothing behind the tapestry. There's that high-backed chair. That's right here. That's facing the couches and the coffee tables. Maybe you didn't see the ping. I was on the wrong layer. This one.
And there's no one in the chair or anything?
No, it's late at night at this point.
So there's two doors and...
Right, I'm going to
What's
go
this
ahead
right
and open this other door right here for you, just because it opens out into this main hallway. And these are windows. I should even open them all up. I don't know why they put door holes or door lines over the windows. But I'm going to start removing them now, so you can see outside from the inside. If it's a door, I'm going to...
This one here looks like a door. And then it's just another door?
1 second. All right. So yeah, and across the hall there's another door that again that's opened. Okay. So yeah, it looks like you've explored the left half of the first floor. You did see that there were stairs up here in the gallery.
Should we go clear that other door on the other side before we leave it to our back?
Oh, do we not have... I don't like how they set this up by default. We should definitely have Explorer mode. Reveals...
Oh, that's a lot better.
There we go.
Hey, let's go. We're a team. We just go wherever we go, and then we'll be fine because we're a team.
Dan, I'm going to listen at these doors.
Okay. Again, very late at night.
Not that I can roll for shit in tonight.
You don't hear anything.
I'll just take a quick peek inside quietly.
All right. You see a kitchen. There are pots and pans and cooking utensils dangling above 3 wooden preparation tables in the middle of the room, and shelves are lined with bowls, platters, herbs, spices, and dried goods. A dumbwaiter with a manually operated rope and pulley system is in this area right here. And let's see, alright, so the dumbwaiter, and you can see that there is this creature. It looks like a winged cat.
Where is that?
It's prowling the kitchen.
Oh, there it is.
You recognize this.
It's not a hippogriff.
This creature, this cat-like creature with wings, was in that family portrait back over. Oh, I gotta get on the right layer so you can see.
Slobberchops.
Right, this is Slobberchops in the flesh.
Hey, Slobberchops.
Anybody trained in nature?
Funny you should ask that. I'm not trained in.
I
What's that?
have a +2, but I am not proficient.
Okay. Anybody beat a +2?
+3,
Nope.
not proficient.
+3. Let's do it with advantage because Kyle's helping.
Was that nature or animal handling?
Nature.
Oh, no, I don't have anything there. I thought you said animal handling.
If you want to take a crack at animal handling, that's a different question. What I was looking for was whether you could identify the species and know anything about it with a nature check. But if you want to go a different route, just straight to animal handling, see if you can befriend this thing, absolutely feel free to roll away.
I want it to be my friend. Kitty, kitty. Aww.
You have advantage.
Oh, do I?
I was helping, right?
Right.
Are we getting a cat? Is this what's happening? We're getting a cat.
Oh God, I hope so.
So tell me what you do. You're in the kitchen. Tell me what you do to help befriend this cat-like creature.
Oh, just normal cat things. Crouch down, put my hand out. Here, kitty, kitty. Maybe
Call it by its name.
yeah, use its name.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit of ration holding out for them, like a little treat. Kitty treats.
All right. He or it is now circling round your feet and rubbing up against you, as cats are prone to do, to express that they are happy and pleased. But he keeps pawing at your ration. He's really interested in the food.
Give 'em little scritches above the tail. Give them a couple little bits of food.
Can I do an enthralling performance for all 3 cats?
3 cats.
Don't we have 3 cats?
No, but it would be better if we did.
Right. No, there's just one cat here.
His name is what again?
Slobber Chops.
Slobber chops.
Slobber Chops.
So good.
Well, fancy aims for the one in the middle.
Where are you at, Fancy? What are you looking at?
I think he's drinking that wine.
Dude, that cat's gonna love Fancy. Fancy is a professional.
Can you all see the Slobber Chops token?
No.
Okay.
No.
I can now.
Oh, I had to move into the room further.
Right.
Well, I guess in that case, if I'm giving them pets.
I'll put them. Okay, we'll put
Oh.
them right here. There we go.
All right.
All right. So you've got the dumbwaiter that goes up and down. You've got Slobber Chops in here. Other than that, it's just a kitchen in the wee hours of the night. Looks like there's a tiny bell near the dumbwaiter that the Duke must ring whenever she wants food sent up to her. And Slobber Chops has made a new friend in Marcus.
Oh, yes. I'll leave him some extra food as we're leaving.
He starts following you.
Put him on your shoulder.
Even better. I try to pick him up.
Okay.
You want another check for that?
No, he's you already had a great animal handling check, and you've fed them several times, so they're pretty fond of you.
Andy liked
right.
Fancy's performance.
Yeah, that too, for sure. Okay. Well, I'll put him back down, and then we'll move on. But if he wants to follow, that's cool.
Okay. He is gonna follow you.
And I might end up stealing their cat.
Terrific.
Is it burning loudly?
Slobber Chops.
Oh,
I'm getting like
damn.
big Garfield energy out of this cat, aren't you? Like it likes
Bill
lasagna,
Murray would be playing him in.
He looks so grumpy.
right?
I love him.
Grumpy cat.
Grumpy cat.
So there were doors here, doors here, doors here.
What do you think, Kale? Where do you want to? Is my detect evil picking anything up?
Let me look at something real quick. $60, right?
30, I think.
30 feet. All right. No, nothing in range right now.
Let me check. Yeah, it's 30. Okay.
Should we check all these doors real quick?
Yep.
All right. Here with this one.
I am ready in action as he checks the doors.
So Dagon, make a perception check.
Okay. And hold on. Yeah, it does nothing. 12.
You hear light snoring coming from the other side of this door.
Let's avoid that
I
one.
whisper
Probably.
that. Yeah. And then I'll creep to this door.
I wonder if that's the old lady that answered the door.
The old man, right?
Oh man, excuse me.
Right. What was his name?
Older than dirt.
Here it is. Fendrick Gray, decrepit 70-year-old butler.
Oh, now it's snoring this one.
That's what would be my guess. It is right off the kitchen. There's a bell there. They'd have to be someone close by.
Yeah, that's true. That's all about this door.
So that door, all is quiet behind that door, and as you open it up, you can see that it is a pantry with food and drinks stored on shelves of a musty room.
Alright. And then the next one. The last one.
All right. That door is locked.
Thieves' tools.
15. All right. That works to get it open. Nice job. All right. So you can see that this room contains a barrel of fresh water and a brick-walled staircase that descends 15 feet.
Descends. So that'd be the cellar for cooler things? What do you guys think? You want to go down? Or continue on?
Not sure. I don't know if they're going to be upstairs. Well, if they're upstairs, they're most likely sleeping. If they're downstairs, they're most likely up to something. Got feeling? You guys agree?
Yeah, if they're
That
downstairs,
makes sense to me.
I would think.
Upstairs, they're probably going to be asleep. So if we don't do anything stupid, we won't get. Well, this is us. But if we don't do anything too loud, they'll stay asleep. Hopefully. Want to head down?
Sure.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, okay.
Full speed ahead.
Either way, so yeah.
What about the other?
Well, I think that's the old man in there. Unless you want to go in and take a quick look to make sure it is. Do it without waking him.
No. No, I think it's the old man. He's just doing his job.
Do you want to disconnect the bell before we leave so he doesn't get woken up?
Is there a bell to disconnect?
At the dumbwaiter, there was one.
Oh yeah, definitely disconnect.
Yeah.
Disconnect the bell.
All right, bell is disconnected.
Head on down.
Sure, Rhea Mantlemorn says, before we go down, should we check the second floor?
Well, if that sounds like a big hint,
Check
so
the
yeah,
fridge.
maybe.
Okay, we can do that. It makes you feel better.
Well, she would hate to if Thalamra is upstairs sleeping. This might be the perfect time to catch her unawares. I mean,
Okay.
now there is. You were told by Mortlock in the upstairs hall. They typically are 5 guards standing watch. But it is very late at night, and guards sometimes doze off while they're on duty. You don't hear a lot coming from upstairs, and you made a fair amount of noise, if not a great amount. And the guards who are supposedly upstairs did not respond, so I don't know. Maybe going straight down into the dungeon is what you want to do. It just if the lemur is upstairs, she might get away while you're checking out the dungeon.
Okay. Dan, I'm gonna take one of my little tinker things that you tap it, it'll make noise. I'm gonna tie it to the top of the door, so if someone opens it, it falls into the ground, and it'll be a screamer.
So you're
What do you guys think?
booby trapping this door that goes down.
Yeah, in case someone comes up behind us.
Okay.
You guys okay with that?
Yep.
It'll definitely wake up if there's someone in here sleeping. That'll definitely wake them up. It's like a fire smoke detector, rather.
Kind of, sort of. I just didn't want someone coming up behind us.
Well, you know that you've explored pretty much all there is to see on the first floor. You haven't peeked into this one bedroom, which looks like it must be servants' quarters. But the stairs upstairs go here, and you can expect to see 5 sleepy guards, perhaps.
Alright, so we'll set this door so it'll make noise if someone opens it. Do we want to double check to make sure that is the old guy, or leave him and just head upstairs?
You just got to do a DC 10 stealth to open the door and close it without waking anybody up. I'll
Only
even
a
give you
10?
DC 9. How about that? Oh, look at that. You crushed it. You didn't need my charity. Let's open it up. So you actually peek inside, and there's 3 servants there. And as you slowly peek open the door, you can see Fendrick sitting up in bed, his one glass eye. No, I'm sorry, that's Edgar Allan Poe poem. No, this is, you see that there are 3 servants in here fast asleep.
Is there a lock on the door?
No.
Okay, I was going to lock him in. Alright. Do you want me to put an alarm thing on their door too, or don't worry about them? I can only do 2 of them.
It was an undecorated room containing 4 single beds and a dining table. The servants keep spare uniforms and other personal belongings in drawers under the beds, nothing of value.
Okay. Go take a peek upstairs. Man, can I sneak up the stairs and try to get a quick look without anyone seeing us?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put you over here so you can.
I have no light source except for dark vision.
Well, dark vision should get you pretty far.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that for taking a peek without letting them know I'm there.
Right, right. So right at the top of the stairs, you can see there's one guard, and again, he's if he's not sleeping, he's just kind of just sitting quietly, and but from this distance, you can't tell if he's sleeping or not.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back down and tell them there's one right at the top of the stairs.
Right.
I'm not gonna push my luck tonight. Not the way I'm rolling.
Well, that's stealth 23. I'll give you up to the top of the stairs with that.
Okay. Well, there's a lot there. Okay. I'm gonna sneak back down and show, tell them exactly what's up. There's a hallway with 5 guards out the hallway. We go in, it's gonna get loud.
There was at least 5 doors off of the upstairs hall. So 5 guards, 1 for each door. And I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Anyone have any way to get us an advantage getting in there?
Not really.
Mm,
Besides, like, a guidance spell. If if you needed to make a check of some sort.
So this is gonna be a straight up brute force then.
I have guidance.
Yeah, I do too.
Or do you guys want to try to sneak by the guards and into the rooms?
I mean, there's what, 5 guards?
Yeah.
We're all gonna sneak past 5 guards with the way we're going tonight.
Yeah. Okay. So we just got to punch it then.
I know 2 of us have disadvantage on stealth at least, right?
Yeah, and I failed a lot of stealth rolls tonight, and I'm good at it.
So what's the roll? Stealth?
We're just talking. I have command. Would command help?
You,
Roach drop 40. That's only 1, right? 1 creature.
yeah, you can command them to just freeze, right? So that's
Yeah, but I don't. If that works, that's only one of the 5.
It's gonna have to be a bottleneck them in the hallway and go at them.
Any other ideas out there?
I mean, I have prestidigitation, so maybe I can like make a sound behind them, so half of them will turn away and be distracted. But I don't really have anything else that I can offer.
Her idea was better than mine.
Yeah, because you come up the top of the stairs and it goes right into a room that's about 20 foot one way and about 15 foot the other way. And there's a hallway that's about 10 foot wide that goes on about 40 foot, where there's 4 guards down there.
All right. Each
That's
of
off
these,
the memory.
each of these guards has a chain shirt and a shield, and is carrying a spear.
Yeah. Professional guards. What if we started a fire? Or smoked them out somehow?
Then we'll bring the guards from outside in.
Anybody have a sleep spell?
Is this the wrong game, or didn't Fancy have that?
Yeah, Fancy's got a sleep spell, doesn't he? I don't think Fancy's with us. Let me look at his character sheet.
I'm here.
I was, what were we asking about? What did we ask Fancy?
Fancy, do you have sleep spell?
Sleep, right.
Of course I do.
All right. They gone in with Fancy first, so they come at us before we can get it off, and Fancy will put as many to sleep as he can.
Now, I will tell you, because you're casting this so late at night, when these guards are struggling to stay awake themselves, I'm going to let you have the maximum number on that roll of 5d8, so you're going to get 40 hit points worth of putting people to sleep.
Yeah, that'll be, because was it you, Dagon, that had command?
Yeah, I have command.
So you have Fancy do the sleep, and what he doesn't get, you get?
Yeah, if needed.
I think that's our plan, Dan.
Alright, so when Fancy casts the sleep spell, these guys have 11 hit points each. So let's see. 11 puts him to sleep. We'll use a green dot for sleep. This guy here is 22. So a green dot to sleep. Now we got 33, a green dot asleep. And then you don't have enough to put the last two asleep. But the first three in the hallway have now drifted off into a deep sleep. And Fancy didn't even have to significantly expose himself to any risk. He just kind of crept up the stairs and quietly cast the spell, and they all drifted off. Well, not all, but 3 out of 5.
Nice.
So should I use the command?
Dan,
And then we just,
Yeah.
can I go up the stairs with Dagon, ready at my crossbow, and when he does command, if the other one moves, fire?
So to get access to the last two, you would have to come up to the landing, and you would maybe want to stealth it to see if you're detected.
You want to try that, Dagon, so we can try to do this all as quiet as possible?
yeah, let's try that. Which stairs are we going to do? This side?
Yeah, those are the stairs up there, right? Those are the stairs down on your right. So when you go up those stairs, that deposits you right here. Whoops. There you go. I'm going to throw everybody else over here just for now. You're still downstairs, but just keeping everybody together. And Slobberchops is still tagging along with Marcus.
Awesome.
Made a new friend. All right, so Kyle, you made the ascent up onto the landing, and neither of the guards see you. Dagon,
I am targeting the one all the way at the back of the hall.
we got to get a stealth roll for Dagon, though, and I think they're going to see him. If they didn't see Kyle, but he's got to beat a 20.
Dagon.
With guidance.
With guidance? Okay, with guidance. Oh!
Damn it.
All right, roll for initiative.
Oh.
Oh, close. Alright. So is that all of us, or just me and Kyle?
Everybody.
I thought we were going to make it through.
Oh,
Now,
damn.
in order to wake up a sleeping person, one of the guards can use their action to shake them awake, right?
Yes.
Right.
Makes sense.
Or if
He'll
they
look that up during the Strahd fight.
or if they take any damage, do they wake up?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Can we make sure they don't take
I'm going
damage?
to roll initiative for the 3 sleeping guys, but they might not be able to do anything on their turn, but if case they wake up. We got to have them in there, okay. Looks like we're all in there, and sleepy guard doesn't go. This guard,
Am I considered stealth for this first fight?
Yeah, did they just see me?
yeah, I guess. Well, no, because the fact is they didn't see you ascend.
Okay.
But then they saw Dagon, and as soon as they saw Dagon, they saw you. So
I was just trying to get advantage.
right. All right. So this guard uses his action to shake awake and say, "Come on, man, wake up! We actually got to do guard duty here." Oh my God. Let's see.
Sounds like I'm at.
Completely lost my train of thought for a second because, all right, it's shaking somebody awake. That's right. Okay, so this guy wakes up. But that was his action, was shaking him awake, so that's all he does. And then we go to Kyle.
One all the way in the back is the one I'm hitting.
All the way in the back, all right. Armor class is 16. So sorry.
Oh well.
All right. Now this guard here is going to run up and he just runs up and attacks Dagon. Does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
All right, so he jabbed at you with his spear, and you deftly dodge, and then we go to fan favorite Fancy.
Are you around this corner?
Yeah, around the corner, right?
All right.
Fancy goes
join
up
the
the
fun.
stairs.
That's all I can move. I'm going to viciously mock this guard.
All right, the closest one to you. This one here.
Yeah. I'm like, looks like you're the wrong guard, not the right guard.
Wah, wah. Let's see.
You make that joke
See?
look good.
You see it? You see it?
How does the alchemist keep his wife happy?
Ow.
That guard is feeling very embarrassed.
Elixir.
What's that?
Dumb joke.
That, I mean, it's good, but it's bad.
It's awful.
The worse the joke, the better it is.
All right, so where were we here? We did 4 points of vicious mockery damage. What else happens with vicious mockery? Something else happens, right?
Disadvantage on the next attack.
Disadvantage on the next attack. All right. This guy charges forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he readies an action. Anybody steps up on him, he's going to attack. Marcus.
Okay, I can't see beyond right here. Is that a door that I have to go through or something?
There's a set of stairs. If you come over here to the right and turn the corner, and as you start to go up,
I see.
It will all be revealed, right?
I see. I thought where we were was like the land. Okay, yeah, got it.
Right. That's actually downstairs where you're starting, and now you're coming up the stairs.
Got it. Okay, I'll Sacred Flame on this guard right here.
All right. Sacred Flame, dexterity save, right?
Yep. Oh, garbage.
2 radiant damage. All right, Salim.
Okay. So there's no use in being quiet anymore, right?
Not really, no.
Okay. Let me look at what I have still. So, well, first of all, let me figure out. I did like 20 feet already. And I get to where Marcus is. Okay. I will do. Just because I can only see the one guard, I'm going to do Mind's Liver at him.
Intelligence save. Made it.
Yeah. Okay. And then it's a cantrip, so he's fine.
All right.
That's actually a good thing he failed.
Aren't those 2 still asleep? Or 3 still asleep? Or 2 of them still asleep,
Yeah,
right?
this one's still asleep.
Couldn't.
Dagon.
So these 2 are still asleep?
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I'll move over here. So I'm going to cast Word of Radiance on the two in front of me.
Constitution save. Made. I'm
That's only a
making my saves tonight.
And the other one.
It hits both.
Oh, it hits both? Is it half damage on a save?
No, it's a cantrip, so it's no damage.
Oh, it's a cantrip that targets multiple?
Yep.
Nice.
Each creature of your choice that you can see within range.
Nice.
But still low.
Its Constitution, which is usually pretty good.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Alright. This guard is asleep. This guard is he's running and banging all the doors, yelling, intruders, intruders. And let's see, does he have a window? Yes, he's at the end of the hall here is a window, and he calls out to the guards outside and says, intruders are in the house. So the guards outside have now been made aware that something is going on. Kael.
The guy that's damaged. God, you can't hit.
14. Yep, that just misses. This guard here is going to attack Dagon. 19 hit.
Okay. That hits.
3 points of piercing damage. Fancy smanchy.
Okay, so as far as what's in front of Fancy, there's this guard. He already went at a disadvantage. Who's next? This guard or this guard? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can anyone hear?
Yep. Who's next?
I want to hit this guard.
This one.
The next one, the 7 one.
The guard on 7 is that one, right?
All right, I'm hitting him. I'm
All
hitting
right.
him.
Wisdom save. Made.
All right, I'm just gonna try and squeeze behind Celine. All right, I'm safe.
All right, this guy is going to attack Dagon, and I think that misses.
That misses.
Marcus.
All right, I'm moving in, and I'm gonna hit him with a mace.
All right. Mace to the face.
Oh, damn it! I had talked to myself still on. So, oh my god! I
16
mean, rolled
hits for 8.
I rolled the exact same thing. That's funny.
That's funny. 8. Down goes the guard. Salim.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here now that I can. I'm gonna hit him with whispers.
Wisdom save. I'm crushing my saves.
Let's see. Successful, I think he still takes. I'll put that.
half as much damage and doesn't move away.
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so 5 points of damage to which one?
The guard not asleep.
5 points of damage to him. Alright. This guard is asleep. Dagon.
We saw that banging up. They didn't wake up. Oh, they have to be physically attacked, right?
Correct.
Good. So just a warhammer for the guard in front. What a waste.
Oh, nice. 7 points to him, and down he goes.
That's a good time to get that.
Very good.
I think we'll get at the bottom next soon, though, aren't we?
Where did I go?
13 misses Dagon, and we go to Kyle.
Let's see if I can actually hit something.
New dice. Fancy. What you got?
All right, hold on. Is that another card right there?
It is.
That's the one that just calls for reinforcements. So
Right.
I tell him, why are Australian guards so good at playing chess?
Why is that?
They always checkmate, and I viciously mock. Yeah, they always checkmate.
They always checkmate. Crikey. Ah, look at that. I finally failed to save 4 psychic damage. And what happens? He has to run?
4 damage, and he has disadvantage on his next attack.
Disadvantage on his next attack. Alright.
And I feel very full inside.
Fulfilled. What you got, Marcus?
I'm gonna use a healing word. Healing word on Salim,
Okay.
and that's a bonus action. So then for action, I'm going to move up and swing a mace at this other guy. Nice.
Nice indeed.
You're doing exactly what you should be.
Salim.
Thank you for the heals. If only I could get spell slots magically as well, that would be all I need at this point to be unstoppable. I'm gonna hit this guard with the cantrip. So I only got 2 more slots. Hold on. Let me. And a mind sliver.
Mind sliver. My streak is over. Hey, did I tell you all I won $300 playing Keno the other day?
Nice.
I just played $20. We went out to dinner and I paid $20 for the hell of it. I won $300. I was like, what am I, lucky day?
Okay.
Hey, at
Pretty
least
good
you
on
got
20
money
bucks.
Right?
on the luck streak.
Right?
So the winner goes to split.
Alright, so that last guard goes down. Now the 2 remaining are asleep. and you can hear people in the making noise at the front door that at least one of the patrolling groups of 3 guards is trying to get into the door and come upstairs. So you have a minute. Why don't we stay in initiative and we can see what we do to explore this floor in 10 rounds.
Okay.
So Salim, what do you think? What do you think we should do? There's a number of doors. This door here that you can see, because there's some glass in this door that allow you to see through it. You can see out to a balcony. I'm going to just go ahead and open that door. So you can see out. You can see that it's not a room. It is actually an outdoor balcony. You've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 other doors.
Okay, well, my thought is we need to hide because guards are coming. They know something is up.
What do you want to do with the sleeping ones, too, by the way?
I don't know, because it's like... We have some that are dead now. So I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do with them.
Yeah, I didn't hear anyone specifying non-lethal damage.
No. How long does sleep last for?
It'll be done in 10 rounds.
A minute?
Okay, that's...
Can we lock them away somewhere?
We're either going to lock them away or we're going to have to take care of them.
Or maybe we just need to, them,
That's what he meant by take care of them.
They had to go to the farm upstate.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We need to make a final thought.
They'll be happy. They'll run around with all the animals. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they retired. They're on a boat out in Cabo. What are you talking about?
You know the poor guy beside me is going to catch an arrow in the head.
Crossbow bolt to the face.
But yeah, I mean that's my because like there were 9 guards that were patrolling the downstairs, so I can imagine we're probably gonna have a lot of guards coming at us.
Well, my plan is I'm hoping in 8 rounds we can take care of these 3 rooms up there, and by the 9th round have Dagon standing in the hallway as a cork, and we shoot over his head and kill him.
Yeah, clog up the hallway.
My only chance of thinking how to get through this in one piece.
Marcus, Slobberchops is trying to... You can see he's looking at you and scratching at this door.
I think he just needs to go outside.
Yeah. Is that his letterbox?
Wasn't there a picture of him with the old lady?
Yeah.
Could that be the old lady's room?
Could be. Well, it's not my turn.
I'm gonna follow the cat and open the door. So I'm like, what is it, girl? Like, like a lasting moment. What are you trying to tell us? And I open the door.
Alright, let's see.
What is it, Lassie?
Oh, it's her. Fuck.
It's a spell to the face.
It is a spell to the face. He knew somebody was out there, so he is trying this. Oops, let me change it so you can see it.
Did we just get betrayed by a cat?
No, it's...
I mean, is that surprising?
It's
Okay,
family.
So Salim, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
All right, you made it, so you take no damage. It was Sacred Flame. It was a cantrip, and he had it ready to blast, and then he is going to cast another spell as a bonus action. I've got to read it here, so I know what it does. You ward a creature within range against attack, so he's obviously warding himself. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets him with an attack or harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. Wisdom DC 13. Choose another target. So yeah, that's a great spell. And that's a concentration spell? No. Wow.
Nope.
What a great spell. Sanctuary. So he casts Sanctuary.
Yeah, but if he makes an attack or anything, it drops.
Got it. All right, Dagon. You saw Salim open the door and immediately got a spell blast at her that didn't end up hurting her too bad. But all the same, you can see inside the room, and Thirstwell, who must be Thirstwell Van Thamper, is the one who is targeting you.
Alright.
He has now used his movement. Oh, wait, actually, his turn's next, so we'll wait for that. Okay.
I'm gonna sneak isolate and approach him.
Okay.
And I haven't talked that far ahead yet.
Move into the room and right up to Thirstwell's face.
And say bad. No spells. He probably has a good wisdom, huh? I just gonna hit him with the hammer.
All right, 19 hits. He crumbles beneath your mace.
Is he too late to say non-violent?
No, it is not
Non-fatal?
too late to say that at all.
Alright, I didn't really want to kill him. I just wanted to stun him.
Understood. All right. So Thirstwell on his turn is just bleeding, but
Yeah.
you can stabilize him if you so choose. This guard here is still asleep. We'll take him out. Kiel, what do you got? Let me describe this room that you opened up in. Besides the fact that it was, containing somebody who tried to blast you, but drab curtains cover the windows of this plain room, which contains a bed, a padlocked iron chest, a claw-footed iron bathtub, and a fireplace. Standing in the middle of the room was Thirstwell, and now his body lies crumpled on the floor. But he was a frail and hateful 42-year-old, and he was clutching a puzzle box. It was a cube-shaped thing about 5 to 6 inches on a side, composed of airtight interlocking parts made from unknown materials. Some are, let's see. So, no force can open this box. The sealed box seems immune to all damage as well. I wish I had a nice handout, but I don't. Let me look one more time just to see if I do have anything. Box. Player handouts. Magic items. Yeah, no, it doesn't have any art, so that's unfortunate. But I think what we're supposed to be picturing is, if anyone has ever seen the movie Hellraiser.
Yeah.
You're all familiar with
Like
the
that puzzle
little,
box?
yeah, the little
come on.
demonic Rubik's Cube thing.
Didn't the picture you showed of him have it?
Yeah.
You know what? You're
I had some
absolutely,
pieces, right?
you're absolutely right. It is in his hands, in his artwork. Let me find Thirstwell. Here it goes. Yes, and you're absolutely right. Good catch, Chris. His artwork does show the infernal puzzle box.
And he's dropped it. Oh, that he's
Yep.
subdued.
So, Thirstwell had a key in his robe pocket that opened up a chest which contained the puzzle box. Okay.
Isn't puzzle box Hellraiser?
Yes, exactly. So you had to get into. He did not have it in his hand, as the picture states. When he knew you were coming, he locked it away in a chest in his room. But you were able to find the key on him and open this chest. So let's see what else is in this chest. Is really the padlock on the chest can be picked. Do we want to make a thieves check, DC 15, to make it official? To see? Well, no, you didn't have to. You found the key, so you were fine.
I want to put this up again. There's a sentence in here. There's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. Does that apply to this device, this item?
I don't think it follows the rules for desecration or anything like that.
Okay.
It's not consecrated or desecrated.
Okay.
But it's definitely infernal. Does anybody speak infernal?
No, not me.
Indeed, I do.
All right, yeah, so you can tell some of the runes are infernal runes. So it's definitely related to the hells.
Okay.
Also in this chest, let's see, were wrinkled garments, red wax candles, quills, blank sheets of parchment, jars of ink. There was an unlocked wooden coffer containing 73 gold, 120 silver, and a potion of healing. There was a little bit more. I'm going to post it in the chat here. 73 gold, 120 silver, a potion of healing, and a tome, a poetic prophecy by an unknown author envisioning the end of the multiverse. Just a book that was in Thirstwell's room. Now, did you want to take Thirstwell alive?
I was thinking of interrogating them.
Well, we still have to
Uh,
clear the rest of the place to be safe, don't we? And we still
yeah.
We still got.
Yeah, so if we tie them up and clear out the rest of the floor.
And you supposedly got at least 3 guards from the outside going to be coming in and making their way up here in pretty short order.
Dan, I'm going to open this door I'm at on my turn.
You might not be the best security Fancy's had, but you're definitely the most interesting.
All right, so okay, so that is a dark room that contains a bed, a wooden chest with clawed feet, and a night table. The chest is not locked.
Okay. I'm going to just take a quick look, and that'll be pretty much I could probably do with my turn, right?
There's a few drab garments made for a man of Mortlock's size. A few worthless personal effects and a stuffed troll doll from Mortlock's childhood. That's all there is, isn't there?
All right, I think that'd be about all I could do for my turn.
Right. All right. I think we can. We'll drop out of this initiative. We'll re-roll initiative to restart next week because there are 3 guards now who are in the house and coming upstairs. They did not alert any of the other ones. They just came running in. So you're not going to face all 9 guards, but you're going to face a wave of 3 more. Plus you've got this 2 out here who are sleeping. So we will re-roll initiative for that, and we've got Thirstwell restrained and prone.
Gagged out also in case he's able to cast.
Gagged also. Okay. All right. I don't have an icon for gagged, but we'll remember that one. All right. All right, folks. I hope you enjoyed storming the villa. We are just moments away from going down to the sewers underneath the villa, and maybe confronting the final bit of this Dead 3 cult operation. And yeah, we'll see where the other rooms here on the second floor, if you're able to get in and check those out before you get down. But the big thing that I was honestly trying to steer you towards was that infernal puzzle box. I wanted to make sure you had that. That is a key plot item that even though you don't get to do really anything with it now, in short order, it will be very important. So yeah, a little bit of foreshadowing to end the night there, and other than that, I hope you all have a great one, and thanks as always for coming to play.
I'm the only one that's gonna have nightmares about the puzzle box. That's what I'm saying.
I'm loving the puzzle blocks.
Right? That was one of the coolest things about Hellraiser.
Right, that's definitely my favorite horror movie.
Was the
So
puzzle
I'm
box
interested.
inspired by the movie, or was the movie inspired by the D&D thing?
You know, I'm not going to say that I'm not of the strong opinion, now that I think about it, that the writers of Hellraiser definitely were D&D fans. They were definitely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
And it is the right timeline, too, when they both came out.
Right.
In the 70s, yeah.
Right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have yourselves a good one. I'm going to stop the recording now. Feel free to hang out if you'd like.
Wasn't as bad as the thing.
Wasn't as bad as the what?
Hellraiser wasn't as bad as the thing. The thing was worse.
Oh, did I see something about the thing is now going to be like a television series on one of like the streaming platforms.
I saw that too. I was gonna go check on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I thought I saw that.
Right. It's like shit. I'd watch that. Damn.
Definitely watch that.
Yeah. Oh,
Hey,
hey.
you know what?
Speaking of watching and everything, who all got to see the movie this weekend?
Yeah, I'm hoping next weekend, next Monday probably.
Is
Hey, does anyone watch this series Arcane on Netflix?
Arcane? No, I haven't heard of that.
I have watched the first episode. I've been meaning to get into it.
Is it any good?
So it is a very good story. It's based off of League of Legends characters, so it's very, like, lore heavy, but it's not like you need to know anything about the game. Like, they do a fantastic job explaining everything, like, in the actual series. Yeah, a lot of people really like it. I've only watched the first episode. It's good so far, but, yeah. I mean, it's a good series, is what I've heard.
Yeah, I have heard of it now that I hear you describe it, right?
I was looking for a new thing to binge. So I guess it's gonna be that.
I just watched Breaking Bad in like 3 weeks. All 5 seasons of it. That was pretty excellent. I really enjoyed that.
Really? You're gonna make me watch it? I have
Did you
never.
watch the movie?
Yes, El Camino. I did. We watched it right after the finale. Right.
I've watched the movie. I've never watched the series.
Yep. It's good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good one. I'm going to hit stop here now and wish you all good night. Good night. Say good night, Irene.
No.
All right. Have a good one, all.
See ya.
Good night.
Bye.
Alright, have a good
Everyone
one.
have a good week.